In the West, they are feared. In the East, they are a delicacy and a cure-all.
From luxury leather handbags to gourmet soup bowls, every inch of the snake is worth money.
Today, we take you inside the modern snake meat factory to see the incredible process you've never seen before. This process is not for the faint of heart. Smash that subscribe button. Let's enter the pit.
The journey begins at this sprawling aquaculture facility, home to over 500,000 farm-raised water snakes. It starts here in the hatchery. Unlike wild capture, farming ensures a sustainable supply and controlled genetics.
These reptiles are carnivorous, voracious eaters. They are fed a high-protein diet of small fish to maximize growth rates.
After 12 months, they reach harvest size. A perfect balance of meat yield and skin quality.
Harvesting requires skill and courage. Even though they are non-venomous water snakes, their bite is painful, and they are strong.
The snakes are bagged and crated for transport. Ventilation is crucial to keep them alive and stress-free during the journey.
From the farm, they are transported directly to the processing plant, located just a few miles away to minimize transit time.
Upon arrival, biosecurity is the priority. The facility resembles a hospital more than a slaughterhouse. Every batch is weighed and tagged for traceability. We need to know exactly which breeding pit these snakes came from. They are released into the holding tanks for a final rest and wash before processing begins.
Humane processing is a strict requirement for export certification. The snakes enter an automated electric stunning tunnel.
Once insensible, they are immediately suspended on the overhead shackle line. This vertical orientation uses gravity to assist in the next phase.
Next, they pass through a scalding tank. The hot water loosens the connective tissue between the skin and the meat.
The temperature is critical. Too hot, and the meat cooks prematurely. Too cold, and the skin won't peel cleanly.
For certain soup-grade products, the outer scales are removed mechanically in a soft-touch tumbler. They are transferred to a sanitized line, ready for the most unique step in snake processing.
To assist the manual skinners, we use compressed air technology.
The air pressure detaches the skin from the muscle fascia instantly, creating a gap that makes peeling effortless.
A final antimicrobial rinse ensures that the skin surface is sterile before the knives come out.
They now enter the skinning hall. This is where the leather industry meets the food industry.
The skinning room is kept at a brisk 4 degrees Celsius. Speed and skill are essential here. The process begins with the collar cut, a surgical incision that defines the starting point for the peel. This is the zipper motion. A skilled operator removes the entire hide in a single, satisfying pull without leaving a mark on the meat. The goal is a pristine separation. If meat sticks to the skin, it devalues the leather. If skin sticks to the meat, it devalues the food product. What remains is the white gold, pure, lean muscle, ready for further processing.
They are heavily salted to draw out moisture and preserve them for transport to luxury tanneries in Europe.
Meanwhile, the main protein product continues its journey down the cold chain.
Maintaining the cold chain is non-negotiable to ensure freshness and safety.
Next is evisceration. In snake processing, this is a delicate balance between speed and recovering high-value byproducts.
The screw chiller gently tumbles the meat through an ice slurry for 45 minutes, bringing the core temperature down instantly.
Clean, chilled, and gutted. Now begins the most labor-intensive part of the process: separation and deboning.
We now enter the cutting room. Because of the complex skeletal structure of a snake, machines cannot do this job. It requires human hands. Snakes have hundreds of ribs. The butcher must slide the knife precisely between the bone and the meat to maximize yield. The bones aren't wasted.
They are collected to be ground into calcium-rich animal feed or fertilizer.
For retail packaging, the long fillets are laser measured and chopped into uniform 4-inch steaks.
Trimmings and smaller pieces are recovered mechanically. This minced snake meat will be used for meatballs and sausages.
The butchery is complete. We have turned a reptile into a refined protein product.
From here, the path splits. Fresh steaks go to packaging, but traditional markets demand something else: dried snake jerky. We follow the grade B cuts to the thermal processing wing, where they will be transformed into a crispy snack.
To make the famous crispy snake jerky, the meat must first be infused with flavor.
The strips are laid out by hand on drying racks. Spacing is crucial for even airflow.
They enter the dehydration chamber. Low heat and high airflow will slowly remove moisture over the next 6 hours. They emerge transformed, shelf-stable, protein-packed, and ready to eat. They must be cooled rapidly to room temperature before packaging to prevent condensation inside the bag.
The snap test confirms the moisture content is below 10%. If it bends, it goes back in the oven.
Meanwhile, the skins we saved earlier get a different treatment. Deep fried, they become snake chicharrones, a popular crispy snack.
A final dusting of chili and salt completes the flavor profile.
The thermal processing is complete. The bins are sealed and moved to the final packaging hall.
But before they can be bagged, samples must pass the rigorous safety lab tests.
We check for moisture levels and microbial activity to ensure a shelf life of up to 2 years.
In the food industry, trust is everything. Every batch of snake meat undergoes rigorous testing before it leaves the plant.
Reptile meat carries specific risks like salmonella. We cultivate samples from every lot to ensure zero contamination. On the line, physical contaminants are the enemy. Metal detectors ensure no knife tips or machinery fragments have made it into the product.
We even measure the bite. A texture analyzer ensures the meat is tender, not chewy, a common complaint with wild-caught snake.
On the dried line, workers check for translucency. A perfectly dried piece should glow like amber on the light table.
Nobody wants a bag of dust. Vibrating screens remove the breakage, ensuring the customer gets whole strips.
For fresh steaks, we use vacuum skin packaging. The film contours perfectly to the meat, removing all oxygen to prevent spoilage.
The jerky bags are flushed with nitrogen. This cushion of gas protects the brittle strips during shipping and keeps them crispy for months.
Traditional markets prefer snake soup. The canning line combines the meat with ginseng and herbs before cooking inside the can.
A rich, golden broth is added. This liquid acts as the cooking medium during the sterilization process.
The double seam is critical. It creates a hermetic seal that can withstand the high pressure of the retort cooker.
The soup is cooked inside the sealed can. The retort sterilizes the contents at 121 degrees Celsius.
Branding is applied at lightning speed. This premium soup will sell for over $50 a can in Hong Kong.
Traceability ends here. A date code and batch number ensure the consumer knows exactly when this soup was made.
The final vessel is the cardboard carton. Automated erectors build boxes faster than any human could.
Robotics handle the heavy lifting. The drop packer fills a case every 3 seconds.
The factory's job is done. The warehouse is full, and the trucks are waiting.
The cold chain continues. These boxes are headed for the airport, destined for high-end restaurants worldwide. From the factory gates, the journey splits. Local markets get the fresh meat by morning, while export batches head for the airport.
Snake meat is a global commodity. Within 24 hours, this batch will land in Tokyo, Hong Kong, and New York.
The product arrives in pristine condition. Chefs prize it for its firm texture and ability to absorb complex flavors.
In the hands of a master, it transforms. The meat is lean, requiring high heat and quick cooking to stay tender. The result is a dish that commands a high price, visually indistinguishable from unagi or premium whitefish.
For the uninitiated, the taste is a revelation. Clean, sweet, and firm, far from the scary creature of the swamps.
Thanks for watching Gentech Insights. If you enjoyed this journey, smash that like button and tell us in the comments, would you try it?